EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started.
And off we go in our nation's capital.
Fights forward at the 20.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Right to the air is Daniels.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Isaiah Likely the target that time.
And it's second down.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And what I saw on film. Nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Here we go.
To the air goes Daniels. Here's a diving catch right side. Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing now is Daniels. Setting up the screen. Krosky Mill.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 9.
Ready. 70 tip, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
To throw is Daniels. They'll swing this out to Krosky Meredith.
So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But his opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave him 3 points.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks. Across midfield.
Then he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Step Cowboy 80. Ready?
Here's Daniels. That is into the hands of Krosky Merritt.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
You look at this Eagle defense.
We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels. Finds his man over the middle. It's Likely. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Isaiah Likely.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point attempt to follow here. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
The score, Commanders 10, Eagles 0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so a decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good. For Eagles, first down.
Room to maneuver at the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Back to throw again. That's Samuel, caught left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw again. They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McCulba. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Fish the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
Here we go. Jack.
1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop the throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Touchdown! Jalen Lane, 28 yards. And the Commanders have retaken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Commanders 17. Eagles 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Another Eagles first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Eagles first down.
He'll look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Eagles 21. Commanders 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Pioneer. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, this defense, Charles, we know how good they are, but they've been beat a couple of times in this game. However, they got